Hello everyone, good morning. I am coming to you fresh out of the shower to bring you some current candle burn reviews. So I used to do these videos on a singular candle, but what I've found works a little bit better for me is to burn a couple of candles for about a week, and then I come back to you with my thoughts on about 4 candles. So we're trying it that way just so I can be a little bit more consistent on filming these videos. So today we have a Homeworks candle, a Kringle candle, and 2 from Bath and Body Works. And these are just going to be my impressions on the scent, the throw, the projection, whether I recommend them or if I would repurchase them, as well as maybe I'll throw in some reviews that I've heard myself that I feel like are really good reviews and ones that you should check out. So let's start with the first one. The first candle I burned was an ice lemon pound cake from Bath and Body Works. I think I have shared this in a couple of like fresh blends videos, but I don't think I've talked about this specific candle on how it's been performing. So the scent notes are sugar glazed icing, pure lemon zest, fluffy pound cake, whipped cream with natural essential oils. And as you can see, I've burned it to about the halfway point and it's burning really well. It's really a beautiful scent. I like this far better than lemon cake pop because this is just a better gourmand scent to me than ice lemon cake pop. That one just has like a sour lemon note that I don't love, and it's really missing a cake element for me. So this one, however, I think is a little far-fetched, if you will, on the pound cake, because for me, I think the imagery of an ice lemon pound cake is a little bit better than a cupcake, but this is a nice, airy, fluffy vanilla cake scent. There's nothing dense about it. And like I said, I feel like, you know, in our strawberry pound cake, there's this very dense cake note, pineapple pound cake, very dense cake note. This is a nice, airy, fluffy cupcake type of scent. And we're going to talk about another cupcake today too. So other than that, this one threw really well in a very large space for me. I think it took about 2 burns to really pick up. And now every time I light it, it's giving me a really sweet, kind of mouth-watering lemon icing scent mixed with that vanilla cupcake airy light scent, but it's definitely gourmand. I really think it's a great candle. I know I've watched Sneeko review this candle. I feel like I've heard Cynthia talk about this candle. So those are 2 channels I do recommend, and if I remember, I'll link them down below. Just if you want to hear more reviews on this candle in particular. I definitely know Sneeko did one. And I know she really went into depth about that pound cake because if you guys watch her channel, she can bake. So I'm not claiming to be able to do that, but I definitely feel like I can pick out a scent note. And the only thing that's missing for me is that dense pound cake scent that you get in the other versions of pound cake. But I think for imagery purposes, they wanted to go with something a little bit more fancy dessert than just ice vanilla lemon cupcake. The packaging's super cute. It doesn't have anything to do with like what kind of candle it is, but it came out in this collection with like the little, you know, almost looks like nail art over here and this little like, you know, washed type of color with some sparkle. It's really cute, but what is more important is the scent. In a larger room, you're definitely going to get a strong medium scent and projection, meaning it does actually bounce around the room a little bit. I wouldn't say it fully, you know, gives the entire room a strong presence, but when I have this candle lit and then when I extinguish it, I can definitely smell that lemon, buttercream, or icing gourmand scent for a little while. Sorry, my light's being a little weird with my glasses today. I sometimes just don't know where to sit with it. Other thoughts on this, it does travel, but it is a light traveling scent. It's not a strong scent, so it's not a powerhouse gourmand. We have those from time to time, but it is a really nice scent. So I'm glad that I got a good one, or whatever you will say, because I actually feel like I need to back this up. And when I first got it, the reviews were a little mixed, so I didn't go too crazy. I think I picked up 2. So any other thoughts? Like I said, it's definitely gourmand. I don't get a heavy cake note, and I really am impressed so far with the burn. It looks pretty clean to me. I see the tiniest little bit of sooting coming off the wicks. It's right near the wicks, but the jar looks pretty clean, and it's not burning overly fast. I have burnt this candle probably 6 times, and we are only there, and I always burn from 2 to 3 hours each time. So it's, you know, I'm not worried about it deading out, but I could see the potential. The wicks just aren't really giving too high of a flame. And yeah, I would really recommend this one if you are into sweet, gourmand lemon scents. This is going to be great. It's not your sugared lemonade or limoncello. This is definitely more gourmand bakery cupcake to me. And I definitely like this better than lemon cake pop. So those are all my thoughts on iced lemon pound cake. I'm really enjoying it, and let me know down below if you've tried it. Okay, my other one from Bath and Body Works that I recently started burning was Pink Shores. So these are at a $29.50 price point, and I don't really understand that because yeah, the lid's cute, but we've got cute lids, and the packaging is, I'm not even sure what that is, holographic, but we've had that before too. So the price point doesn't make sense on this collection. Like, with the fancy lid collection, at least they were doing $2, and that lid kind of looked a little bit more than, you know, this is just like the rest of their lids, and it just has a little bit of like hammered look to the top. So I'm not really 100% on the price. So I would pick this one up when all the candles are $12.95 or all the candles are $15.95. That way it doesn't matter. Like a 10 off sale, you're not going to win with Pink Shores. And I think the other ones in this collection would be like Turquoise Waters, maybe Fresh Lemon. I'm not sure if Fresh Lemon Loose, that might not be in this collection. There's a few with these like holographic type of labels that are going to be at that price point, but they've been just testing prices on us, I think, to see like, are they gonna, you know, shop the $10 off sales? Are they not? And for me, I say there's always going to be a sale where no matter what the price point is, full price, which we don't pay, they're going to bring it down to $15.95, $12.95 coupon type of thing. Okay, scent notes are Candied Island Berry, Soft Rosy Dunes, Lemon Sugar, and Ocean Sea Mist. And I was kind of not sure on the Ocean Sea Mist because I was like, sometimes when they add that fresh air note or that ocean, like in Lavender Sea, there's something I like in that candle, and then there's something in that candle that kind of smells like a cat box to me. I don't know what it is. And so I was kind of nervous about this. I did order it online, so I didn't like back it up when I ordered it because I wanted to smell it and see what we were getting. But I'm happy to say that there's really nothing in this that makes me worry about that Ocean Sea Mist. I'm not picking up anything that's twisting any of the other notes. You really get a nice sweet berry and like a soft rosy scent or a soft floral with that lemon sugar. So there's just something really nice and sweet and fruity and lightly floral, very lightly floral on this candle. With all that being said, I really enjoy the scent. Now let's talk about the throw. So again, as iced lemon pound cake, which I burnt these on completely opposite weekends, I think. It's a medium. It's a nice medium throw. It projects from where you are burning your candle, but it doesn't travel in a strong sense of the word. It's very lingering, sweet, lightly fruity. You know, it's lingering in the air versus like it's present in the air, if that makes sense. So the strength of the throw is a medium, but it is just kind of lightly there, but it does kind of travel throughout the room. So again, this is going to be a nice candle to have to put at one point in your room and to have it meet something somewhere else. It will definitely meet it. It's not going to overpower anything. It is a nice, light, pretty, kind of girly scent, I think, like the little sweet berries. You know, this would be a beautiful perfume or body care. I think this scent would really work for that. Maybe they have that coming at some point this summer. They do that to us sometimes. Take candles into body care into candles. So I wouldn't be mad at that. I would actually really enjoy this in body care because I like sweet, soft, fruity scents, and a little bit of floral doesn't harm, you know, anything. I don't know what rosy dunes are, but I took that rosy to say, oh, there could be a little hint of rose here, like really, really lightly. But yeah, so another person that has the review that I watched on this would be Sneeko again. She got a lot of these candles. I think she went to a test store. I don't know that for sure. I want to say that like she got these really early, so I was really excited about her reviews because it was before we could actually get our hands on get our hands on the candles. So she had reviewed a lot of these, and I know she kind of had described it very similarly, just like really sweet and pretty and girly, and I have to 100% agree. But again, if I can find a specific review on this candle, I think it's been a while, and you haven't seen it, I'll link it, or at least her channel, so you can go find it. The burn on this one is doing really well. This one's burning a little bit faster. I know I've burnt iced lemon pound cake a few more times than this one. I think the wick placement's good. It pools really quickly and it's burning really clean. I have to cut those. I do it every time before I start my little lighting of the candles, but I don't see anything all the way around the jar. This one's burning very nicely. And I don't understand the price on this. The packaging's just okay for me. I definitely wouldn't buy this candle for the packaging. I was more interested in the scent. Like, this packaging doesn't get me. Maybe it does for you guys. That's totally cool, but there's no reason I'd look at this and say, oh, that's elevated packaging. That's just my thoughts on that. I don't think it's a reason not to pick up this candle, but the price point thing, I think it's just a test, basically. So yeah, I definitely recommend this one. I plan to pick up more next time I participate in a sale because I like it, but I was kind of leery of the ocean sea mist. And for me, I've burnt this 3 or 4 times. I don't smell that whatsoever. So very happy with this. Actually, spoiler alert, this was a very good burn. All of these candles really impressed me. So let's jump into Kringle. So I have a candle here, Sicilian Orange, and I picked this up in my one Kringle haul where I wanted to test the brand again. I had gotten some of the medium country jars and none of them had really performed well. So I took like a whole year off from the brand, but I've been hearing a lot about this soy wax and I've been sharing a lot about it too. This is a nice clean burning candle. You can burn this for as long as you want, and it's not gonna, I do recommend sticking to the burn time, but you can burn this for a very long time and it does not affect your wax. This is a 22-ounce jar. It says 100 hours. You probably get more out of this, truly. I've gone through, this is my 3rd one. I've been burning this candle consistently for like 2 weeks, and as you can see, I'm just getting to the halfway point. These candles last forever, but again, if you don't want to have this huge amount of candles like this are going to give you more bang for your buck. And so I highly recommend them. You can get them on sale for about $20. Use an ambassador code. I watched Mr. Kong's mom, Melanie, talk about this candle. I had already picked it up, but I was very excited to burn it when I heard her review because she's just spot on about this one. It has notes of Italian citrus accord in the top, Sicilian orange peel. In the middle, it's got wild herbs and lavender, and in the base, we are dealing with some white cedar and some pine. And I definitely, I thought, oh, this is going to be a nice sweet orange. This is a nice citrusy forward scent. I get oranges, but I almost get all the zest of any type of citrus in here. Mixed with those herbs and those slightly woody tree notes, this is a really beautiful scent. Now, I will say this is probably the strongest of all 4 candles I'm talking about today in terms of throw, which just boggles my mind because, when you look at your candle, like if you're in a smaller vessel, you don't expect it to go as far. That's why maybe I get confused about our Homeworks candles because you're talking about the biggest vessel here. So this has more potential to throw, basically being a bigger jar. And so these being the tall, skinny, your candle gets to coming down here, and I feel like you wouldn't smell it as much because it has further to go and throw, but you really do. As these candles burn, they pick up and they start to really unpack all of their notes. So at first time I have just got some orange, then the citrus started opening, and then again, as you're getting into the mid, I really started getting more of a citrus orange herbal note, and now I'm getting the citrus orange woody, and I'm really liking this candle. I think Ashley Ruth might have talked about this candle as well, and I'm sure Tiffany did, but I'm not sure if it was on her YouTube channel or on her Instagram. So if I can find those, you guys, I'll post them. They really go in depth, and they've been more experienced with Kringle burning than I am. So I feel like those reviews would be really good for you if you're interested in scents like this. I love this one. This is something I want to pick up in wax melt. And, I could actually see myself buying another one of these, maybe large or medium size again, because I'm so enjoying the experience. But as these last a very long time, sometimes I say that at the midpoint. And then once we get down here, I'm like, okay, I'm willing to say goodbye to you. We've had a really long-term relationship here as a candle and a candle burner. And so sometimes I say that, but what I'm just saying is it really makes me excited to burn this candle when I come home because I know it's going to throw, make my kitchen area smell beautiful and just elevated, because again, you want your kitchen to smell like you got a little herb thing in your window, or you got a bowl of fruit sitting there and it's not rotten, like it's nice, giving off a nice fruit citrusy vibe. I love all of those things in a clean kitchen. So this gives me all of that. Super clean burn. Basically you can see that like none of my wax has changed. I do clip these wicks, just the top, just to make sure because of the popping. And you can see the last time my scissors only go to a certain point. I need to get myself some professional tools so I can have the ones that like you lower it down and it can cut evenly, because I try not to like cut it so that it's not burning evenly, because I feel like that might dud out my wicks. So this one it did pop, but that was on me because I don't have the right tools. So I just didn't have scissors that could reach in there and do a good job of cutting. Other than that, again, user error. So you see a little tiny bit of popping, wick around there. This one popped and it didn't go into the wax. That's good. I will say the one strange thing is that like as you're burning it, it starts to do that little, it's not a, what do you call that? It's just like cracking and bubbling a little bit, but it doesn't affect anything. So it's not really something I think that you should like not try these candles for. These candles, the blend is really, really amazing. And like I said, this throw is building and building and building. Every time I light it, I'm like, I'm smelling that a little bit further away than where I was before. So I'm loving that one. I'm trying not to make this video too long, so I know I'm talking 100 miles a minute. The last one I want to talk to y'all about today is the Lemoncello Cupcake. So I've been having a hit or miss experience with my Homeworks 4-wick candles. I guess I just kind of got into the brand when there were just kind of a little string of lighter scented throws, because they quote that these are room filling candles, and I just didn't have that experience with the ones I had tried. But this one I'm really enjoying. This is Lemoncello Cupcake. Let's talk about the notes. It is limoncello, Sicilian lemon, candied lemon, creamy vanilla baked cupcake. You really get a lot of lemon. You get a lot of depth in your lemon. It's not just citrus. It's not just sour lemon. It's not lemonade. You get a lot of kind of like a sweet, tart, tangy, gourmand scent. So they've really played up their lemon notes quite a bit. And then I also get a nice gourmand baked cupcake scent. Very vanilla based kind of cupcake, but if you've ever smelled cupcakes before you've iced them, I really think that's in here and it's really present. I wanted to show you my wicks because, again, I've been watching a lot of reviews to do a good job. I've been burning these for less than 3 hours, 2.5. They do this every time. I fix them before I burn it again just to make sure I don't have any hazards, but they go every which way, curl around. They seem to be a little bit more even when I started this burn. I don't think anything's traveling yet, but now they don't look so even. But I just keep it very present. So I burn candles all over my house in open rooms, and I never leave them just going without a plan to travel in that way. But I don't sit and watch my candles burn. I'm not that nervous. But these type, I actually do sit right in front of me where I'm working on my stuff for work, my stuff for YouTube or what have you. So I'm kind of watching these just to see if things like this are going down. So I have a little bit of straightening to do here and cutting. Not the end of the world. Super happy to say that this scent is really projecting. It's really nice, kind of similar to Ice Lemon Pound Cake, but this one has a little bit more of a sophisticated lemon, a little bit more depth to the lemon than Ice Lemon Pound Cake in my experience. So clean burn, just a little bit wonky wicks. Again, I think that's pretty well known that you have to kind of take care of your wicks really well on these Homeworks 4 wicks, but I'm so happy to say one of mine is throwing throughout a room, because that was my problem. I could enjoy it while I sat next to it, but if I moved around or stood up, I was too tall to enjoy the candle. I'm only 5'7", so that didn't seem right to me because of the size of these candles. So I would say that, yeah, I would definitely recommend Lemoncello Cupcake. There are some that I would say I don't think are worth the money, because I think, most of us are just regular old candle buyers, want to at least be able to say that they experienced this in an entire room, or that they could smell it not sitting on top of it. And I would not say that for any other candle I tried, except for peanut butter waffle cone, but that was just cracked peanut scent, and this one. So that's my experience so far, but I'm really new to the brand. But yeah, if I were to do another Homeworks purchase, I would definitely probably throw in another Lemoncello Cupcake. So that's all my thoughts. I know I was talking really fast. I was trying to make this one under 20 minutes. Let me know down below if you tried any of these 4. If you have any questions, like I said, I think Melanie was another person I watched on this one. And I think Gabby has reviewed Lemoncello Cupcake. So any of the ones I can think of, I'll link down below so you guys can just do more research if you're trying to decide whether to purchase. And I will let you guys go, and I'll see you in another video probably tomorrow. Bye, guys.